So this is what you do when you're on a Harley ride and all of your stuff gets soaking wet because of the weather. Stick it in a really small bathroom, you crank up the clothes dryer, and bingo, you wake up in the morning and everything's nice and dry.
So I'm just gearing up, got the winter gloves on. I haven't gone with the wet weather gear only because I think it's snow that's falling, not actual rain. And here we go.
Singing songs about Southland.
I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. New Zealand is a beautiful place. It's hard to eat a gourmet cafe breakfast when you can't switch your bike off and you can't go inside and sit down for half an hour or so. So you go with good old mince and cheese pie. Don't tell Danny out. Nice little spot that is affectionately known as the Roaring Meg. Central Otago. Well, I bet that water's cold. I bet it's clear as anything and cold. So this is the summit of Lindis Pass. It's a sort of a central route up the centre of the South Island from Queenstown into Christchurch. Yeah, that view. Isn't that spectacular? I'm still running for home. Can't help but just stop and suck it in though. Look at the beauty of this. And that of course. So this is a great place to just tell you a little joke. It's a dad joke. So advisory warning for young people who just think dads posting on Facebook are boomers. So here's a dad joke. I've seen a heap of these things, and that's what's triggered this joke. How do you make a Himalayan possum stew? First of all, you have to find Himalayan on the side of the road. I've seen heaps of roadkill on this trip. One of those moments that only a 47-year-old bladder would understand. Had a big drink of water up at that Lindis Pass back there. It's just been squeezing because it's a little bit cooler. So I stop over here and I think that's a crabapple tree. If ever there was a time not to eat low-hanging fruit, don't eat that low-hanging fruit. In a funny little town called Twizel, and this is part of Mackenzie country, and Richie McCaw's from around here somewhere. He comes down here flying gliders and stuff like that, but it's an alpine area. We're up quite elevated. Mount Cook's out here on the left, and it's quite a pretty part of New Zealand. Massive big country, like big expanse. There's also a stargazing observatory in area. This is like the darkest place in New Zealand to observe the stars. So can't see any at the moment though. So I'm not sure what the picture looks like when you drop your phone on the concrete and it smashes the screen. But this is what it looks like. Ah! Lake Pukaki with Mount Cook National Park in the back and Mount Cook Old Ucky there. Well, this trip of mine is starting to come to an end. I've only got about an hour and a half riding to Christchurch now. I've come out of the central sort of plateau, I guess. And now it's just a straight shot pretty much back to Christchurch. how I feel about that. Feeling a little bit robbed. Feeling a little disappointed it couldn't go all the way. But I'm also really excited because if my bike's in Christchurch, when this COVID-19 blows over, guess where I'm going? I'm gonna pick up my bike. I'm gonna finish my ride and I'm gonna enjoy that too. Right on. So this trip of mine is coming down to the last couple of kilometres. Pretty soon that bike's gonna get put in the garage and isolated and locked down instead of riding free in the world. What a bummer. I've done just under 3,000 Ks, shave under 3,000 Ks. And I guess I ask myself now, like, why did I come and do this? Definitely the adventure, definitely the journey. I was listening to a thought leader day before yesterday, and he said that once we hit the age of about 21 or 22, it's been trained out of us to try new things. And he said by that age we're at a point where we don't want to do new things, we just want to do the same old. He said there's something about the feeling of not knowing whether what you're going to do is going to work out. He said there's something really good for humans to have in the back of their mind that they're not sure whether or not they can do this thing. So I think in the back of my mind, maybe I didn't know I could do it. Now I know I can do it, and it's awesome.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long
Well, this morning I started with a live that said, be like water. Things are so fluid right now. And actually, Jacinda Ardern just announced 2 more days for the ferry. So guess what? The ride's back on. I went and washed my bike and everything, tidied it up to leave it in my cousin's garage. And now I'm riding it tomorrow. How good is that? I'm ready to go.